What's up, guys? Dom here with Restricted America. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I've been putting out videos a little bit more sparsely, but just work has been a lot lately, so I do apologize for that. But today we're going to be quickly talking about the Mass State Police and the notice that they recently put out about Chapter 135, or formerly known as Bill 4885. So to get right into it, as some of you may know if you watch my past video, the Mass Legislature created a new budget bill, and they pushed back a lot of the timelines for training requirements. And it basically got pushed back about a year and a half, closer to basically, I think, spring of 2026. Don't quote me on that, but it's 18 months from the date that this bill goes into effect, which, is next month. Obviously that provided us enough information to know what's going on, but we kind of wanted to hear what the Massachusetts State Police had to say, because they were putting out stuff before. They were already saying that they were going to push back, the training requirements until they had something made. So Goal, or Gun Owners Action League, just put out their statement that they sent out to instructors. So if you're an instructor, you probably already saw this or follow Goal closely, but I'm going to read it anyway. It's not that long. So this is from the Massachusetts State Police, Chapter 135, Training Mandates. As some of you may know, on September 16, 2024, the governor signed an act making appropriations for the fiscal year 2024 to provide for supplementing certain existing appropriations and for certain other activities and projects, which amended the effective date of Section 74, BFS course of the firearms law. This means that the new requirements for the BFS course will not become effective until 18 months following the act taking effect. Until that time, local licensing authorities should continue to accept and process applications for FID cards and LTCs in the ordinary course, consistent with current law. So obviously you've been hearing about some, local police departments not issuing, even though the Mass State Police had put out that notice. And, this should clear that up. This should kind of force these local police stations to, issue these licenses and send them off to the state police for the, for the final background checks, of course. We'll see. We'll see if the local police departments that were giving trouble still continue to give trouble. And to continue reading this, any person who has been issued an FID or LTC on or before August 1st, 2024 will not be required to complete the new BFS requirements or the live fire requirement when the law takes effect, including when seeking to renew the card or license pursuant to the Registration Act. So this still seems to confuse a lot of people. That August 1st deadline still seems to be in place as the grandfathering date for training. So if you got it issued, if your issue date is on or before August 1st, when you go to renew, you don't need these new training requirements. You're grandfathered in. If you had applied and your issue date is after August 1st, technically didn't need the training requirements because you had already applied. But when you go to renew, if this bill isn't rolled back, you're going to need those new training requirements. And I feel like some people are still confused on that, but I feel like this kind of does clarify that a little bit with the grandfathering. To continue reading, however, individuals who apply for an FID or LTC after August 1st, 2024, but before the act becomes effective, may be issued an FID or LTC if the applicant is eligible under current law. Individuals issued an FID or LTC during this period, August 1st, 2024, through the effective date of the act, will be subject to the new requirements when they seek to renew their FID or LTC. Please note, there is no current approved course that fulfills the requirements of the new legislation at this time. We are diligently working with EOPS, MPTC, and CJIS on course requirements and will update you as an instructor as we move forward. Thank you for your patience as we navigate this process together. So you can still kind of figure, I mean, I talked about how sneaky this was in the last video, that they just snuck this pushback of, what was it, Section 74. So, all the course and training requirements to a year and a half from the original effective date. It was super sneaky. They didn't even tell anybody. And, they're even saying, as some of you may know, on September 16th, if that attorney from Goal hadn't actually found this when they were looking through these bills, we would have really not have known this until the Massachusetts State Police sent this out. So I still think they're just trying to figure things out as they go. I don't think that they actually had any intentions of implementing that right away. I think that from what I've heard, from what I think it was Jim Wallace, he said on, I think it was Bearing Arms & Co., he said that he heard that they had mistakenly put that timeline in, and they meant to put that with another section, so they didn't originally intend to have that deadline so early for creating a new timeline. But you know what? Why didn't you read it on the floor? Why did you vote to suspend the rules? Why did you let this pass through without literally reading the bill on the floor? Most of these, I'm sorry to say, like Democrat lawmakers, because there weren't any Republicans that voted for it, definitely did not read this bill in its entirety. They probably read the little stupid, summary that he wrote, and probably just said, "Oh, this looks good. Let's pass it through." But obviously, there's a lot more information in the bill. There's a lot more nuances. There's a ton packed into this omnibus bill, and I doubt any of these lawmakers actually read it, or if they had, they would have realized that this is unenforceable and that they don't have the money for most of this. So, guys, that's it. I just wanted to update you on what the Massachusetts State Police said. If you enjoy these types of videos, please give it a like. If you have any comments or concerns, put it down in the comment section. And most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Other than that, guys, stay informed and stay unrestricted.